July 22. Foolish passion. On the 7th day, when the heart of the king was merry with wine, he commanded Mehuman, Biztha, Harbona, Bigtha, and Abagtha, Zathar and Carcas, the 7 eunuchs who served in the presence of King Ahasuerus, to bring Queen Vashti before the king with her royal crown, in order to show the peoples and the princes her beauty, for she was lovely to look at. But Queen Vashti refused to come at the king's command, delivered by the eunuchs. At this, the king became enraged, and his anger burned within him. Esther chapter 1, verses 10 through 12. In a display of pride and bravado, King Ahasuerus issued a command for the presence of his queen. This was not the gesture of a kind, caring husband who wanted his wife to meet his friends. Rather, this was Mr. Big, planning a show and tell for his friends, in which everything was calculated to indicate his majesty, might, and significance. Josephus, the Jewish historian, records that it was a violation of the Persian code of ethics for a man's wife to be the occasion of observation or approbation of any other men. The king then was breaking the bounds of propriety in every way. There was a progression in the king's behavior. The wine had gone to his head, and he made an ill-thought summons to his wife. When she refused to come, he became enraged. He then sought the advice of those around him, who only pandered to his ego. He could have paused to consider if their advice was proper in relation to the laws of the land, or to the queen and his esteem for her. But instead, his anger and weak will led him to a quick, foolish decision. Earlier that morning, if someone had told the king that by midnight he would have banished the queen from his life forever, he probably would have thought it impossible. But still he did it. A big ego, too much alcohol, a quick temper, and bad advice led to an outcome he surely never desired. 3 years after he had deposed the queen, and fresh off a disappointing military campaign against the Greeks, we read that the anger of King Ahasuerus had abated, and he remembered Vashti and what she had done, and what had been decreed against her. He was bruised in his ego and saddened by his past, a picture of the empty sorrow of someone who has pursued everyone and everything, and particularly his own agenda, at the expense of the living God. King Ahasuerus' experience serves as a warning to us that in a moment of foolish passion, we too can alter and diminish or even destroy our lives forever. There is a path that seems right, but we are told that in the end it leads to emptiness and death. As you face decisions, be quick to ask yourself whether your ego, your temper, false friends, or overconsumption are guiding you, and be equally quick to look to the Savior to guide you in the way of wisdom, along the narrow road that leads to fullness of life.
Devotional material is taken from the Truth for Life Daily Devotional, copyright Alistair Begg. It's published by the Good Book Company. This reading was digitally created by Truth for Life and is used with permission. For more clear, relevant Bible teaching, visit truthforlife.org.